All of you back. Okay. So, sir, the next topic, sir, delisting. Sir, the next topic is delisting. Sir, delisting can happen in two ways. One is called as voluntary. One is called as voluntary. The next one is called as compulsory. One is called voluntary. The other one is called as compulsory. Under voluntary, sir, there are three ways. Under voluntary, there are three ways. The first one, delisting from all the stock exchanges. From all the stock exchanges. Second one, from all except one stock exchange. From all except one stock exchange having nationwide trading terminal. Having nationwide trading terminal. Having nationwide trading terminal. The next one is people delisting of a small company. Again, same thing, from all stock exchanges. From all stock exchanges. Compulsory we'll look at a later part. Sir, now there are three ways, sir. One is called delisting of a company from all stock exchanges. The next one, delisting from all except one stock exchange having a nationwide trading terminal. So the last one, delisting of a small company from all the stock exchanges. Now you guys think, you as a shareholder, which will have a greater impact on you? Third one, ignore. Small company is nothing but, we'll see with regards to some trading and all, there is certain caps and all prescribed. Which one will actually freak you out? You are a shareholder. Which situation will actually freak you out? From all stock exchanges, sir. Okay. And B, sir? B is still okay, sir. Because at least one stock exchange having nationwide trading terminal, they are still there. That is still okay for me, sir. Okay. Third one, small company from all stock exchanges. Yes, sir. Even that freaks me out because of the word all. Correct? Now, people, if I have to tell you, whenever there is a listing, people, before listing, what happened? Sir, a company was just a public company, unlisted public company. Now, why did you go for listing? The number of shareholders were more, and you also subscribed. You also issued more and more shares. Now, all those people, if they want to buy and sell, it will be a very, very tedious process. So, what did you do? We went to a place called stock exchange so that your shares can be easily traded. Now, people, you are coming out of it again to your circle number one. Again, people, there is no market for you, no stock exchange for you. Again, physical thing comes into picture, people. You need to directly coordinate with the company. No longer intermediaries and all will help you. Sir, this process is again difficult. So what does the law say, people? Whenever you are going back to this square one, the shareholders, it will definitely freak them out. Yes, sir. That is the reason. What do they say, people? Whenever you are delisting from all the stock exchanges, there is an exit opportunity. Exit opportunity must be given. Exit opportunity must be given. Sir, wherever there is all same rule, sir. So exit opportunity must be given. Yes, sir. Sir, however, in this case, people, okay, Bombay Stock Exchange is not there. Your NSE is there. National Stock Exchange is there. Yes, sir. For you, some stock exchange is there. So then what is your problem? What is your concern? You have a stock exchange. You can come and sell your shares. What is your problem? The law says no exit opportunity. No exit opportunity needs to be given. Yes, people. So, sir, so end of the day, people, delisting can happen in two ways. One is done by stock exchange only. Whenever you fail to comply with LODR regulations, we'll be seeing it as a last part. We'll see what happens. Sir, one is voluntary. Now you only want to delist people. So voluntary delisting, sir, from all the stock exchanges, sir, exit opportunity should be given because you are no longer on any stock exchange. From all except one nationwide trading terminal, we have only two such stock exchanges, that is NSE or BSE. Sir, small company from all stock exchanges. Sir, generally when will this happen, people? I've told you, remember, there are certain shares where you guys don't even know that they exist. Yes, sir. SME platforms, or now say for example, on your normal platform only, the shares will become infrequently traded. People will not buy or sell much of your shares. So it doesn't make sense whether you are there on stock exchange or not. Don't you think so? I will show you certain shares where the graph will be straight line. There will be nothing like this for years together. I forgot that name. A and F or something is there. A and F, what is that name? This is not ours. I forgot that name. Okay. I'll see if I remember, I'll show you in the evening. What is that company name? Okay. So, sir, whenever the shares become infrequently traded, meaning no one is buying, no one is selling, people. Now, whatever you saw in a share market, whatever you whatever you see in your share market, can you see that curve? It should be like this. That means shares are being bought, shares are being sold. Imagine if it is one straight line, meaning no sellers, no buyers. People are not buying, people are not selling. What is the use of being listed? Are you getting a point? 1 year company will wait, 2 years company will wait, 3 years company will wait. How long they will wait? Now, okay, your doubt is that, sir, why will company delist? Now, okay, you imagine people are not buying, people are not selling. Correct. Okay. All this will happen free of cost. This listing and all, is it free of cost? You are not even utilizing the services. Every month, every year paying that listing fees and all, 20 lakh, 30 lakh rupees. Okay, once you are listed, look at the number of intermediaries you need to, you need to have always. Don't you think all of that is a cost? When a company thinks that no one is taking use of it, what is the reason of me to exist on stock exchange anymore? They will come out of the stock exchange. Is this clear, all of you? Okay. These are some of the delisted companies. Yeah. So these are some of the delisted companies. In that, can you see our chapter name? Yes, people, voluntary delisting. Can you see that? So voluntarily they walked out of the company. Yes, people, most of the cases, people, it will be voluntary delisting. Yes, most of the cases it will be voluntary delisting. Compulsory will be a little less because the stock exchanges or SEBI will maximum give you warning. They see, because they know that lot of investors interest is involved. Just like that, they will not go and delist it off. Yes. There are yes, there are certain companies. So this is as per your stock exchange, BSE. Clear, all of you? So BSE, these people were delisted. Clear? All of you got a fair idea? Okay. Okay. Sir, okay. Write down the first two process people. Sir, the first one, guys, if you want, you can use your landscape. Very big chart. At least 8 to 9 points I'll be writing. Yes. So if you want, do a landscape and you can follow this format. Yes. Or if you think you can manage with point wise 1, 2, 3, 4, you can manage that way also. You take a call. Exit option is available in all stock exchanges also for SME, and in second point it states that in one nationwide stock exchange it should be there, it is saying. Shrivas. So in the first option, what you are saying, you are coming out of all the stock exchanges wherever you are listed. Assume I was listed on NSE, I was listed on BSE, I was listed on say Bangalore. Okay, Bangalore becomes same. Kolkata Stock Exchange or Kolkata Stock Exchange. In the first scenario, I am coming out of all the stock exchanges. I have to give a compulsory exit opportunity. Second scenario, I am coming out of Kolkata Stock Exchange, Bombay Stock Exchange, but I am still listed on National Stock Exchange. There is no need of me giving a exit opportunity because I am still there on one of the stock exchange, predominant stock exchange. I need not give an exit opportunity. Small company will see. Clear? Okay. Sir, write down people. Procedure. Procedure for voluntary delisting from all stock exchanges. From all stock exchanges. Sir, the first ones are conduct board meeting, and pass required resolution and call for general meeting. So the next one, conduct a general meeting. For non-company law students, board meeting is a meeting of board of directors. General meeting is nothing but a meeting of shareholders. Clear? Sir, conduct a general meeting. Pass special resolution. Through postal ballot. Pass special resolution through postal ballot. Note, votes cast by public shareholders. Votes cast by public shareholder in favor of resolution shall be at least 2 times the number of votes, cast against by public shareholders. By public shareholders. Sir, third one. Apply for in principle approval. Apply for in principle approval. Apply for in principle approval for delisting. For delisting from stock exchange. Yes, sir. Whenever you are going with any of such things, sir, delisting, company shall appoint merchant banker. Company shall appoint merchant banker who shall take further actions. Who shall take further actions who shall take further actions. Sir, stock exchange. Stock exchange shall dispose the application within 5 days. So it will approve or reject within 5 days. So, sir, in taking this decision, what are the grounds it considers? Under that only, everything under that. Sir, grounds to grant such approval considered by stock exchange. Considered by stock exchange. Resolution of investor grievances. Resolution of investor grievances by the company. Payment of listing fees to stock exchange. Any litigation pending against the company. Any litigation pending against the company. Yes, people. So, sir, from here I go to the fourth one. So, if you are out of space, so if you are drawing like this, you can continue like this and start numbering. Yeah, you can use that. Yes, sir, fourth one. determination of offer price, determination of offer price through book building process, through book building process, through big book building process. Write down in the brackets there only, this might be useful. Write down as reverse book building. It is not given in your syllabus, but whenever I say book building here, it is reverse book building. Okay, reverse book building and open an escrow account. Open an escrow account and deposit total estimated amount of consideration on the basis of floor price, Sir, the next one, fifth one, sir, public announcement. Within 1 day from in principle approval. Within 1 day from in principle approval. You will be giving it in same thing, English, Hindi, it is not or, it is comma, English, Hindi, regional language of both company and stock exchange. Sir, what should I give in this one, sir? Public announcement, content of public announcement. There is a huge list given. At least let us write some 4 or 5 easy ones. Floor price and offer price. Floor price and offer price. Dates of opening and closing of offer. Opening and closing of offer. Names of stock exchanges. From which delisting takes place. Manner in which shareholders can accept the offer. Details of escrow, all easy ones. Details of escrow. Yes. Try to at least remember these 5 or 6. There are more, but at least try to remember this. Appointment of compliance officer. So all those things are there. Yeah. So fifth one, public announcement is done, sir. Now once the public announcement is completed, you give dispatch of letter of offer, dispatch of letter of offer, dispatch of letter of offer within 2 days. Within 2 days of your public announcement. So next one, duration of bidding period. Duration of bidding period. Basically, it is nothing but your offer period. Offer period. Offer shall open. Offer shall open within 7 days of public announcement. Within 7 days of public announcement. Offer shall be open for 5 days. Offer shall be open for 5 days. Okay, sir. Next one. Big chart. I told you. This entire information, people, in your book, they have given here, there, that, this is the entire thing. Here to their entire procedure. At least there will be a flow. Correct? Sir, will they ask this? Pakka they will not ask. This lengthy procedure, impossible. So what they can ask, they can pick some 1 or 2 topics in between and they can ask. Yeah. So just the way we saw, they will ask you a main question of buyback. In that, they will ask you 3 questions. They can ask you things like that. Practical question is also possible. Yes, we'll see. Sir, a final price, sir, final price, I will have 2 bifurcations. Right side, there is nothing much to write, only 2 lines. Left side, there is everything. Sir, final price is accepted, is not accepted. Is accepted, is not accepted. Sir, once a final price is accepted by the shareholders, now what will happen, sir? Minimum number of equity shares to be acquired, minimum number of equity shares to be acquired post offer promoter shareholding, post offer promoter shareholding should be 90% of total issued shares. Total issued shares. Post offer, promoter shareholding should be 90% of total issued shares. If you want, you write down in simple terms, after this delisting happens, the promoter shareholding should reach 90%. So how much ever he is holding, he needs to acquire something more to make his shareholding 90%. So if promoter is holding 40, he needs to acquire 50 more. So after this entire delisting is done, promoter's shareholding, net shareholding should be 90% of the total shares of the company. Yes. Sir, B. Sir, at least 25% public shareholders holding shares in demat had participated in book building. Yes, sir. Public announcement after closure of offer. It will be made in 5 days. Third one, payment of consideration within 10 days of closure of offer. Final application to stock exchange passes the order of delisting. Remaining shareholders have right to tender their shares. Tender basically means submit. To tender their shares with promoter up to 1 year from date of delisting. Is this clear? Okay, write down on the right part. If it is not accepted, return of equity shares tendered within 10 days of closure of bid. What is the net effect? They have not given in the book. Net effect, people, company continues to be listed. continues to be listed. Now in this process, I will tell you the important points. Just make a mark of it. Try to remember them. Yes, sir. Final price is accepted. Try to remember this part. What is that part, people? That is the main thing. Whenever there is a delisting, promoter has to acquire. He is not acquiring 90% people. Care to be given here. After the delisting, he needs to make sure his holding becomes 90%. Yeah, we'll come to that part. Sir, this is important. Yes, sir. The fifth point is important. Make a note there. You guys can remember the bidding period if possible. If at all they ask. Try to remember few contents of the letter of public announcement. These things will not be asked people, but once in a blue moon such things come off. What are the attachments? What are these things? So no generic information and go. Yeah. And the next one, sir, this one, where we have written reverse book building process. Remember that. Try to remember this one. Can you see here only what are the independent questions which can be formed? Yes, try to remember that one, and try to remember this one. Is this clear? All of you. Head to toe, they may not ask people. Head to toe, they have not asked, they may not ask. Clear? Even if they ask, sir, what if they ask? Sir, what if they ask? People, try to skip the down parts. If they're asking you this question also, try to skip the down parts. When I say what is the down part, people write just the main headings. You can skip this. You can entirely skip this. Yes. Are you getting the point? When such things happen, skip those things. Getting the point, all of you? Okay. Okay. Sir, now what is this, people? Sir, delisting, sir, from all stock exchanges. Okay, done. Then copied. Copied. Completed. Okay, sir. Now, people. Sir, simple process. Very, very simple process. Nothing complicated at all, people. Sir, what does the law say? Sir, whatever is the process you need to do, how you need to do, first one, people pass a board meeting. What is that? First, the board of directors will come. They will decide whether to do the delisting or not. So from that date, you have to take the board approval. All the directors, whoever is present in the meeting, they will take an approval. So first you will take a board approval. And sir, it is not something only you can decide. You need to take shareholders approval also. Sir, you will call for a general meeting. You will call all the shareholders for a meeting. People, you will call them and you will conduct the meeting also through postal ballot. What do you mean by postal ballot, sir? People, general meeting is where people come and attend the physical meeting. Now you imagine, people, whatever are the companies, now say for example, my investment. I have investments in companies in Mumbai, in companies in Hyderabad. Do you think I will go just to vote for this particular application? Am I mad? With whatever minimal shares I have, can I travel from here to there? I cannot. So for people like me, they have introduced the concept of postal ballot. What is that? They will give me an electronic voting procedure. They will give me an email They will tell me when I can vote. I will go and I will vote whether I say yes or no. You have to give me that procedure that is called postal ballot. Yes, all of you. Is that clear? Okay, sir. Now, people. So, if I have to go for delisting, I need to pass a special resolution. What do you mean by special resolution? What do you mean by special resolution? What do you mean by special resolution? Non-company law students. What do you mean by special resolution? Yesterday I explained you. Sir, people in simple language, very simple language. People agreeing the resolution, people accepting the resolution should be 75%. People disagreeing the resolution, whatever it is a percentage. Generally, sir, it should be at least 3 times. So, for example, people assume in a meeting, 100 of you have come. If I have to take this decision, I need at least 75% of your vote. If not, I cannot do. A general resolution is where I get a simple vote, simple majority. 51% also I can do. But certain things are very, very crucial, very, very important. The law says you have to take at least 75% of the people's approval. Is this clear? Yeah? Okay. Now coming to the second part, listen carefully. People, I need to take special resolution. In a meeting, who and all will come, people? General meeting doesn't mean it is only for public shareholders. Everyone will come. When I say everyone, qualified institutional buyers will come. Promoters will come. Sir, financial institutions will come. High net worth individuals will come. People, everyone will come. Are you getting the point? All of you. Now, what is the law saying? Listen carefully, people. Sir, whenever you're getting a shareholders approval, sir, all of them put together, they will form 75%. First condition, all of them put together 75% special resolution. Agreed. Now, in this, whatever is your public voting, whatever is your public shareholders voting, whatever is your public shareholders voting, it should be at least 2 times. It should be at least 2 times of. So, sir, public shareholding voting in favor should be at least 2 times of public shareholding voting against. Now, what do you mean by this, people? Special resolution, everyone will participate. 75% is done. Now, second condition, people, public also would have voted, you and me. Shareholders also would have voted. In that, people, assume people, if at all, say for example, 15 of them said no. 15 public shareholders said no. At least 30 shareholders should have said yes. There are 2 limits, sir. First limit, people, was with regards to your general shareholding, you need to pass a special resolution. All the shareholders will be put in a room. 75% approval I should take. The second one, people, amongst that, now I need to take at least from public shareholding, from public, I need to take at least 2 times in the favor. So whoever has voted against, whoever has voted for, the for people should be at least 2 times the people who have voted against. Are you getting both the situations, all of you? So the special resolution 75%, in that this condition should also be met. That is what you wrote here. Read, let me know if you have any doubt. Conduct general meeting, pass special resolution through postal ballot. Note, votes cast by public shareholders in favor of resolution shall be at least 2 times the number of votes cast against by public shareholders only. Is this clear? So people, just like you guys applied for in principle approval, in principle is advance approval. Before doing all this process, you are applying for an approval. Here also same thing. You will apply for stock exchange. Sir, I want to delist. Can you manage everything on your own? No. You will appoint a merchant banker. Sir, merchant banker will continue with the further actions. Now, when stock exchange, whether it has to delist or not, it will consider these following grounds. What is that? Have you resolved all the investor grievances till date? Have you paid all your outstanding listing fee? Are there any litigations or any pending actions against the company? All this will be checked and the stock exchange will pass its order. Next one, sir. Sir, what is the price I will pay, sir? People, the price will be determined by a reverse book building process. The price will be determined by reverse book building process. When a company goes for listing, people, there is a floor price, sir, 700 to 710. You tell me, if given an option, which price will the company choose in the IPO? 700? Sir, company is going for an IPO. Will the company choose 700 or 710 if given a choice? 710. Company will choose a 710 in the case of IPO. Now imagine, people, the company is buying back. Buyback, delisting, same thing is happening. Again same thing. 700, 710. Which price will the company accept? 700, sir. This is called as reverse book building. Is this clear? You remember the book building process, whatever we had seen. You have to go to at least your minimum applications is subscribed. You will go reverse. The price will go. Sir, next one, public announcement within 1 day from in principle approval. Yes, sir. You need to give a public announcement. Contents, basic details, people. What is the price? What is the date of opening and closing of the offer? What is the procedure to follow? Names of the stock exchanges from where I am delisting. Details of the escrow I have created. Here you are creating escrow also. And you need to deposit the total price calculated based upon the floor price. Are you getting this? Because company is always prepared for floor price. Clear? Sir, within 2 days, sir, dispatch the letter of offer to the shareholders. Duration of bidding, people, offer shall open within 7 days after public announcement. Offer shall be kept minimum, people, it will be open for 5 days. Now, sir, final price, whatever is the bidding price. People, shareholders from 700 to 710, everyone will bid. Yeah. Now, based upon that, they will arrive at a price. Assume 702. After bidding, after considering your bidding, they will arrive at 702. Now, people, it is a choice given to you. The company wants to buy back, that is delist. Delist, basically, I am taking all your shares, I am giving you an exit opportunity. I will give you 702. Are you okay with it? Now, if shareholders agree, shareholders do not agree. If shareholders do not agree, the exit offer comes to an end. The company has to continue to be listed. You cannot delist. Sir, if shareholders agree with the price, now, people, the promoters has to acquire the shares of the shareholders. How much they need to acquire for the delisting to happen successfully? The promoters' shareholding should become 90%. So you assume, people, Mukesh Ambani had 44%. Now once delisting is done, his shareholding should become 90%. So how much he needs to acquire? He will acquire 46% more. Correct? All of you agreed? So sir, in the book building process, at least 25% of the public shareholders who hold demat shareholding should have participated. Now, once everything is done, give a public announcement, pay the consideration within 10 days of closure of offer, write a final application to the stock exchange. Sir, they will pass a delisting order. Even after the delisting is completed, for the rest of the remaining of the 10% of the shareholders, you still have an option to go and give your shares back. The promoter has to buy it within up to 1 year. After delisting also, you can go and sell your shares to the promoter. He has to buy it. Is this clear? Generally what happens, Drushya, whenever we are doing this, price modification, yes, the chance will be given. But yes, it is not forming part here, but yes. Provided they will see first how many applications are coming. Yeah. So people option to sell at same price. I did not get you, Shashikant. So people, if you see end of the day, minimum subscription, listing, delisting, can I say 90%? Can you remember that? When you want to list also, public should subscribe 90%. 10%. It is an option. See, remaining shareholders have right to tender. It is an option given to you. What if you missed? You can still go and sell your shares. Is this clear? It is an option, no compulsion. Clear? Okay. So that is your major part, people. Another two, chiller. Yes. Any doubts? So, sir, people, what are the important points, people? What's the price to be given to them? Okay, write down that only. Whatever is your bidding price, whatever you guys would have calculated, whatever is the bidding price, or whatever is the offer price, it will be at the same price. The same price will be offered to them. Yes, sir. Important points, people. Special resolution, public shareholding 2 times, sir. It will happen through reverse book building process. Grounds, sir, investor grievances. And if at all there is any pending litigations and whatever is your fees you have paid. And sir, the offer will be open at least for a period of 5 days. Escrow accounts, sir, the complete thing will be given. Public announcements, sir, you will give offer price, opening and closing time, and what are the names of the stock exchanges from which you are getting delisted, escrow account, compliance officer, there's a big list. Okay, after that, sir, if price is agreed, the person should acquire so much that his post issue minimum promoter shareholding should become 90%. Price not agreed, people, continue to be listed. Sir, they will have at least 1 year after delisting, the shareholder will have a right to tender their shares. Simple, all of you. Clear? Simple process. Done. Okay, let's meet in the evening, people. Let us read this and come. I will give you guys one question to solve. You guys only will be solving. I told you, remember, one thing I'll tell you. So be prepared. It's not given directly in the syllabus, but yes, they have asked. We'll see. Clear? Okay, people. Chalo. Have a good day. Bye-bye.